Hello and welcome to DESP1000 tutorials. My name is Tim Whitehead and I'm going to be taking you through these tutorials. Okay, so I've just opened up my Solidworks piece of software, Solidworks 2016, these tutorials are based on. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go File, New. And here we'll get a choice of 3 different elements we can do. We can either create a part, an assembly or a drawing. Now I'll explain each of these as we go through, but initially I want to introduce you to the interface. So let's go for a part and click OK. Okay, when a part opens, the main window here in the center is our modeling kind of viewer, and this is effectively 3D space. Now we can't see anything, it's infinite in size at the moment, and that's where we'll do most of our modeling practice. Down the left hand side here we've got some of our tools, and these are known as our kind of model tree. We've got things like planes, and I'll explain what they are in a minute. We've got our history, and we've got our origin. Now along the top, this is where we get our features. So this is where we can use our sketch tools, our extrude tools, our evaluation tools, and so on along the top. Just below that, down here, is basically our orientation tools. So whether or not we want our model to be solid or transparent, or to have a cross section in it, and to show and hide different elements. Okay, so what I'm going to do on my model tree on the left hand side, I'm going to click over on these little elements and I'm just going to view them. I'll spend mine a second. Okay, so these are known as datum planes. Now we're working in a 3D environment, okay, so we're working in infinite 3D space, but we still need to reference the models that we create to something. Okay, so you'll see down here at the bottom we have what's known as an origin. That is our zero, our center point for any model. Now around that origin we've got 3 planes. We've got a top plane, a front plane and a right plane. Now these are transparent, they're effectively invisible, they have 0 thickness, but what they enable us to do is create references for our parts. So where we can see where they are, all you need to do is go into your model tree on that left hand side, click on those planes, and there's a little hide show eye button there. If we click on that, we can show and hide the different planes. So we can turn them all on to see where they all are. Now these planes are fundamental because this is what we're going to be sketching on. We're going to be sketching on these planes to then create our models, which we're going to extrude up into 3D geometry. Along the top here, we've got our orientation. This one in the center is to orientate the model. Okay, so we can set it to the front view, and that will orientate it to the front. We can set it to the right, and we could do an isometric view, for example. These are our planes. We can see the 0 point, see all of our planes. So we're about to get ready to do some sketching and actual model making.